If you're stuck choosing between Hong Kong and Singapore for your company, you're wasting months, and here's how to decide in 48 hours. Here's the problem: both look identical until you hit banking and compliance. Hong Kong corporate tax is 16.5% flat, Singapore is 17% with partial exemptions that slash your first SGD 300K to under 9%. Singapore banks open accounts for foreigners in 2 to 4 weeks. Hong Kong banks now reject 60% of non-resident applications up front. This choice matters because your tax bill, banking access, and compliance workload change by thousands of dollars per year. Here's a real scenario. A SaaS founder forms a Hong Kong Ltd in January 2026, flies in for bank meetings, gets rejected by 3 banks, and spends 18,000 Hong Kong dollars on a corporate services provider just to open one account. If he'd picked Singapore, the Pte Ltd formation through Bastion Formations includes assisted bank intro, and account approval lands in 14 days with zero travel. Most people fail here by choosing based on incorporation cost alone. Hong Kong formation runs 6,500 Hong Kong dollars through Bastion Formations. Singapore runs SGD 850, both look cheap. But first-year compliance in Hong Kong is 12,000 Hong Kong dollars for audit plus 8,000 Hong Kong dollars for company secretary, while Singapore under SGD 200K revenue skips audit entirely and secretary costs SGD 1,200. The hidden delta is SGD 4,800 in year 1. Do not ignore post-formation costs when comparing jurisdictions. Step 2 is deciding on banking and visa access. Singapore gives you a clear EntrePass pathway if your Pte Ltd raises capital or hits SGD 100K revenue. Hong Kong scrapped the entrepreneur visa in 2026, so unless you qualify for a work visa through another route, you cannot stay long-term. If you need physical presence, Singapore wins. Bastion Formations sets up your Singapore Pte Ltd for SGD 850 with nominee director, registered office, and company secretary included, plus we introduce you to DBS, OCBC, and UOB within 7 days of incorporation. Step 3 is tax strategy. This is important. Singapore's partial tax exemption means your first SGD 100K is taxed at 4.25%, next SGD 200K at 8.5%, anything above at 17%. Hong Kong flat 16.5% sounds lower until you do the math. A company earning SGD 300K pays SGD 18,750 tax in Singapore versus 49,500 Hong Kong dollars, roughly SGD 8,460 at 2026 rates, in Hong Kong. Singapore also has 80+ double tax treaties, Hong Kong has 45. If your clients are in Europe or North America, Singapore Treaty Network saves you withholding tax on every invoice. Here's the problem: most foreigners pick Hong Kong because they hear zero capital gains tax and 16.5% sounds simple. Path A is forming the Hong Kong Ltd for 6,500 Hong Kong dollars, flying in twice for bank meetings, paying 20,000 Hong Kong dollars total in travel and rejection fees, then hiring an auditor for 12,000 Hong Kong dollars every year. Path B is forming the Singapore Pte Ltd through Bastion Formations for SGD 850, opening a bank account remotely in 14 days, skipping audit under SGD 200K, and paying SGD 1,200 annual secretary fee. Total year 1 cost, Hong Kong 38,500 Hong Kong dollars versus Singapore SGD 2,050. Advanced move: if you're a US person or planning to raise venture capital, Singapore is the only choice. Hong Kong companies trigger GILTI tax for US shareholders. Singapore Pte Ltd can elect Section 962 deferral and qualify for US tax treaty benefits. VCs also prefer Singapore cap tables because ACRA filings are public and transparent, while Hong Kong companies' registry data lags by months. When you incorporate through Bastion Formations, we file your Singapore ACRA Form 9 within 24 hours and deliver the BizFile certificate same day. You can pitch investors that week with a live company number. Here's the exact wording to use when emailing your bank relationship manager after incorporation. Subject line, New Singapore Pte Ltd, account opening request. Body, we incorporated company name Pte Ltd UEN number on date through our registered filing agent. Seeking to open a multi-currency business account for SaaS subscription billing in USD and SGD. Projected monthly inflow SGD 15K, all B2B invoices. Directors are available for video KYC within 48 hours. Attached, ACRA BIS file, director passports, proof of address, business deck. That exact format gets you a response in 72 hours from DBS or OCBC. Subject line, New Singapore Pte Ltd, account opening request. Body, we incorporated company name Pte Ltd UEN number on date through our registered filing agent. Seeking to open a multi-currency business account for SaaS subscription billing in USD and SGD. Projected monthly inflow SGD 15K, all B2B invoices. Directors are available for video KYC within 48 hours. Attached, ACRA BIS file, director passports, proof of address, business deck. Singapore wins on banking access and tax exemptions under SGD 300K. Hong Kong wins if you need zero audit forever and mainland China market access. Bastion Formations sets up your Singapore Pte Ltd for SGD 850, Hong Kong Ltd for 6,500 Hong Kong dollars. If this helped, smash like, hit subscribe, and visit bastionformations.com to set up your Singapore Pte Ltd or Hong Kong Limited today. Visit https://bastionformations.com.